Hi Libra, welcome to your week ahead horoscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. It's also worth mentioning this week, if you haven't seen the weekly general overview, we are in between eclipses, so this one's really important. It is very long. I go off on a few tangents, but I really do believe it's worth watching, so take a look. Let's have a look at your destiny card for the week. Here's the Emperor, right? So this puts you in a position of power. It sees you asking yourself the difficult questions this week. That's the feeling that I get from this. This really, for me, the image that I'm actually seeing in my mind is very similar to what's on the card, but it's a person in like a castle or a tower, and they're walking back and forth. It's almost like they're trying to make a decision, and this week I feel like you are making a big choice. You might not be putting that into action this week, but this week I really do feel like you're figuring something out. I feel like you've been given several pieces of information on a specific topic or subject. You might have even gone out of your way to find this information, but this week I really see you weighing up the options. That's the feeling that I'm getting from this. It's almost like you're working really hard in the mental plane to make a choice, to make a decision, and I see it costing you a lot of your mental brain power this week. It's like you're really in deep thought about a specific focus, and it could be as well for some of you where you're coming up against some form of red tape. You know, that's the words that I'm hearing. So interesting. Let's have a look at the direction card. What does this relate to? The Devil card, right? There is something that you guys are working very hard to separate yourself from. There is something in your life, or possibly even someone in your life, that you are really working very, very hard in order to separate yourself from. It's kind of like I feel you're saying to yourself this week, you know what? This person, this situation, this experience has cost me this, this, and this, and I'm no longer here for it. The Devil card always sees something that you are unconsciously tied to, right? It can mean addictions, all of those things. For some of you, this could be you really figuring out how you want to use and utilize your personal power, but it could also see you looking at your own sexuality, right? This is about you making a decision to say, right, okay, you know what? I know I need to separate myself from this person. I know I need to separate myself from this thing. And this week, you're really going into your brain to ask yourself, how do I separate from this? And more importantly, now that I know what I know, more importantly, now that I've got all of that information, what does it tell me? How do I move past this? The Devil card as a direction always sees you making the choice to break free of some form of chain, right? For some of you, this could possibly even have a legal slant. If there is something of a legal nature going on in your life, it does look like, and for those of you that are married, I'm sorry to say, but you will know if I'm talking to you. If you're at the end of your relationship and you know that there's nothing else for it, this could very well be the time where one of you files for divorce. So, you know, just keep that in mind. That's as much as I will say on that. So let's have a look behind the scenes. What's going on here? What is happening in your insight? What's going on behind the scenes? And this week you've got the Hanged Man, right? So don't make any rash decisions. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, as it's said. Take your time to really figure things out, which is what you'll be doing a lot of this week. But it looks like you're getting some sort of personal insight, and this could come through a dream, it could come through your intuition, it could come through a psychic impression. It will really reveal to you though, this week I really feel like you're going to get a good handle on the people that drain your energy, the people that you really don't feel comfortable around. And the thing is, with the Emperor and the Devil card, these could be people that you have known for a long time. They could possibly even be family members or a spouse. You could be suddenly looking at people and saying, wow, you know what? you really drain my energy. I actually don't like being around you anymore. It could be a friend, it could be a colleague. And what really feels evident for this is it's almost like you're going to be seeing this person in a new light, and it won't be necessarily a good light. You'll be looking at them and thinking, wow, how did I not notice that you actually make me feel this way, that you incite certain types of, I say this, negative emotions, right? You will be spotting toxic people this week, Libra, and you'll be very surprised at who they are, and more importantly, how close to home they are. So it's going to be an interesting week for you guys for sure. If it's not too personal, let me know in the comments how it shapes up. I wish an abundance of that, all of that good stuff. Take care, and I'll see you soon.